Oh, another beautiful windy day in Lubbock, Texas. Okay, so I seen this video on YouTube, and I got some organic garlic. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to replant it, see if I can get it to grow. Anyhow, you get you some water bottles, you cut the tops off of them, clean all the little stuff off of the garlic, and then you cut the little top off of the garlic, and there should be a little green area in the middle of it and stuff. Taking this stuff off is the hardest part, but you know, you can add that back to your compost, whatever. But anyway, so you just, you peel it and clean it, all that good stuff, to the best of your ability, or like me, until your patience runs thin, and just be done with it and give it over to nature. So anyhow, so I got these 3 peeled and stuff, and I was like, man, I hope this works. Let's see if this works. This is really the first time I ever tried it. Make sure you don't cut your finger off. I was so nervous about cutting my fingers with this thing here, but it is what it is. So anyway, you cut your fingers off, you can't pick up the garlic anymore. You just clean it all off, make it all pretty. Alright, so from this point on, after you get it all cleaned off, I usually went ahead and got some toothpicks, and I stuck them down in the bottom to kind of hold them up into where they kind of hover a little bit above the water, or right where they sit in the water. Well, of course, the West Texas wind isn't going to allow that to happen, and I can't put them inside the house. It all has to be grown outside. So what I ended up doing is I just took the toothpicks out of them eventually, and just let them float. And well, of course, the roots are starting to develop on the bottom of these little garlic nodule pod things, cloves, whatever they want to call them. But you can kind of see those little green things in there that I was talking about. That's what you want to look for. If not, then another thing that you can do is you can take your garlic and you can puree it, put it out on some non-waxed, non-plastic paper like parchment, and let it dry out. And then or you can put it in the oven and let it dry. You don't want to cook it, but you want it to dry out. And then you can put it back in your food processor, and then you have your own garlic powder. Ta-da! Plenty of videos on YouTube for that. But yeah, I seen this video on there, and I thought, well, let me give it a try. They make it look so easy. This was more complicated to me than just putting it in the water. But there's those little middles that I was telling you about. See, that's brown. That's ready for the table. You can't grow that again. That one's done. That's done. There's another brown one. It's brown all the way through. And ta-da! That's what it looks like. But not, because what I did is I ended up taking the toothpicks out and just let them float in the water. And I'll show you a picture of that real quick. Hold on. As you can see, 24 hours in West Texas, this is what happens when you have an open container. But anyway, you can kind of see where the little garlic roots are starting to pop up there. And there you have it. Dirt. Pure dirt. West Texas sand.